Lesson 36, topic Creative Magic, its capabilities and limitations. Lesson 35, Part 2. Part 2. Now, the second part begins. This part deals with the process of controlling the interrelated elements that share a role in what one wishes to achieve when performing the creative magic ritual. In other words, I am referring to the elements involved in the change you want to make or bring about. To do this during the days following the planting, that is the first part of the process explained earlier, through the creative magic ritual, you must ensure that the elements are fulfilling what you have defined as ideal for making that change. You must monitor the behavior of these elements, relax deeply, connect with the Father, and simultaneously connect with the elements whose attitude you want to change. For what you have desired in the creative magic process to come to pass, you must relax deeply. I repeat, you must be connected to both the Father and the elements. Then your mind will expand its power and you will see everything as a unity. However, you will also see the elements that are discordant because your intuition will tell you so. The Father, in His infinite wisdom, will give you all the necessary information. Once you have seen which elements are discordant, you will see how to modify them. The direct link with the Father will tell you. You will be an extension of Him, and you will perceive the changes you are inciting in the elements as an advancing wave. This will allow you to see how the wave changes the behavior of all the elements. The wave will carry all the necessary information for the elements to change, each in its necessary way. The changes don't have to be the same. Each element will receive a small change, a small piece of information to bring about that change. Later, once your mind has reached its maximum level of activity, in that session, you will perceive a great explosion of energy, a great luminosity, and, as in the first phase, you will see how the possible future is reinforced, which will be fulfilled by the changes you have made in this particular session, and you will be informed of what may occur. This second part of the process, or rather, should be performed every day after completing the first phase by the creative magic ritual. You perform it as many times as necessary until you verify that all the elements are in harmony with what the Father desires and with the information you have received as feedback from this process. This could obviously be repeated many times, as many as necessary. It will help if you are a large group, coordinated to carry out this task. This will significantly shorten the process. This phase would end when all the elements are in agreement, when everyone has the message you want to send implanted in their mind. We are obviously talking about higher levels of reality, where reality is generated. Interaction with the real minds of people in the physical world will occur later. That is what we will see now. This is the third part. End of part 2.